Everybody wants love, but almost nobody is taught how to find the kind of love that actually fits who they are. Instead, people are taught to perform, be more attractive, be less emotional, be more successful, be more spiritual, be more nerdy or less nerdy, be what they want. And then people wonder why they feel exhausted, unseen, disconnected, and miserable in relationships. I'm Dr. Aaron Turpeau, the Black Love Doctor, and today I want to introduce you to a concept that can completely transform the way you think about love, relationships, friendships, career, and even yourself. I call it the harmonious way. Let me explain it like this. Imagine sitting at a piano, you hit one note. By itself, that note sounds fine. Then you start adding other notes. Some combinations create beautiful music, beautiful harmony. Others sound terrible, harsh, uncomfortable, irritating. Now here's the key. The problem isn't necessarily the note itself, the problem is the combination. And people are exactly the same way. Some people naturally harmonize with you, some don't. And one of the biggest mistakes people make in relationships is trying to force harmony where it doesn't naturally exist. And that's why people stay in draining relationships for years, trying harder, performing harder, compromising harder, changing their personality, their desires, their values, their truth, just to keep somebody around. The Harmonious Way says, stop doing that. You do not have to fake a sound that isn't yours. You don't have to become somebody else to deserve love. You don't have to shrink your personality, water down your dreams, or betray your authentic self just to avoid being alone. You know what most people's real problem is? They don't know their note. They spent so much time adapting to everybody else that they no longer know who they really are or who they want to be. And when you don't know your own note, you can't recognize harmony. So you end up choosing people based on chemistry, loneliness, lust, fear, status, or desperation, instead of alignment. That's why you keep attracting relationships that feel good in the beginning, but slowly start killing your spirit. The Harmonious Way is about discovering your note, learning who you really are and who you really want to be. What matters to you? What drains you? What energizes you? What kind of love actually fits your soul? And once you finally sound your note loud and clear, something powerful happens. The people who harmonize with you begin to recognize you. You stop chasing everybody. You stop performing for approval. You stop begging to be chosen because harmony doesn't have to be forced. It resonates naturally. Now listen carefully. This principle doesn't just apply to dating. It applies to friendships, family, business partnerships, career choices. Some people are miserable at work because they chose a career that clashes with their real nature. Some people are emotionally exhausted because they keep surrounding themselves with incompatible energy. The Harmonious Way teaches you to stop fighting your own design and start building a life that is aligned with who you truly are and who you want to be. That's what I help people do. I help singles stop settling. I help couples break destructive patterns. I help people discover who they are and who they want to be so that they can finally build relationships that create peace instead of chaos. Because the goal is not perfection, folks. The goal is harmony. So if you're tired of pretending, if you're tired of relationships that make you feel emotionally homeless, if you're tired of abandoning yourself just to keep somebody else, then it's time to discover your true note. Book a consultation with me today. Go to drturpo.com or schedule directly at meetdrt.com. Stop performing, start harmonizing, and start building a life and relationship that actually sounds like you.